Hello, this is John from MyBrainOnGames.com, here to play Zaxxon's Motherbase 2000 for the Sega 32X. Past couple of days I've been playing some Sega Genesis games and a couple shoot-em-ups amongst them. I got the Sega 32X about a year ago at a pawn shop, got it for a hell of a deal, had it, a Genesis, a whole load of games for just a couple bucks. It was back on a discounted table. I spotted it there the year before that, and the guy I spoke to, he wanted $40 for it. I was like, okay, I'm not even going to bother haggling with you because you're not going to come down to where I think I'm going to buy this from you for. So just kind of forgot about it. Just went on my merry way, and came back. You know, it's a pawn shop I frequent every now and then. Saw it back there. It's like, okay, I can do this. They just wanted to think like $10 for it all, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll get another Genesis. But anyways, that was like about a year ago. I didn't have any Sega 32X games for it though. I accumulated one or two in the past year, and here this last weekend, a couple weekends ago, my friend and I were playing Doom on the 32X, and I wanted to get a couple more games. There were only ever about 40 released on the platform. It was regarded as a failure. And there was only ever about 40 games on it. I picked up 4 this past weekend off Amazon and eBay. Zaxxon's Motherbase 2000 being one of them. I haven't played it yet. It is... I don't think it originally started out as a Zaxxon game. I don't know if it is actually related to the Zaxxon series outside of the branding in North America. I think it was released as like Parasquad in Europe or Japan, or it was released as something lacking the Zaxxon moniker when it originally released in Japan. So I don't know if this game was meant to be a part of the Zaxxon franchise or was just merely inspired by it. But it looks like Zaxxon. I think it kind of plays like Zaxxon. It's basically a Zaxxon game. And in North America, it's got the Zaxxon's brand on it. So anyways, let's get out of this track screen and that, you know, dope 90s kind of hip-hop, a kind of pop-oriented hip-hop or whatever that was playing in the background. This came out in 1995 on the Sega 32X. And it has a 2-player mode. It has 2-player versus. Let's check out the options. We got difficulty levels. I think it was on normal. Music, sound effects, control, normal, onboard, shot, manual, auto. Okay, so A is the main shot, B is jump, C is the sub shot. So I got 2 attacks surrounding the jump button. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Enough of me yammering on about this. Let's see the game in action. And I haven't played Zaxxon myself. I've maybe just like popped it in for, you know, like a life or something, a session. Reading the manual and kind of the back of the box of this game, it seems like I am combating some sort of insectoid race. Some sort of like robotic alien species. I don't know. I don't know if that was how that was kind of like storyline behind the original Zaxxon, or what is... Oh, maybe I wanted to stay in there. So it looks like I can jump into other vehicles, maybe? All I know is whatever I'm in right now is really lame. Here we go. Can I jump into that, or is that an enemy? That looks like I can jump into it. Sure enough. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It looks like I can switch vehicles. It looks like they each have a unique sub-shot, or at least they have a variety of sub-shots. Kind of vehicle-specific weapons. Well, vehicle-specific weapons and vehicle-specific sub-weapons, I guess. I don't want to jump out of that. Don't know if this is actually damaging them. It doesn't seem like I'm doing anything. Ooh. I bet I could have jumped out of that and survived. The controls, or the actual movement of the ship, seems kind of sluggish, kind of unresponsive. Not what I'm after whenever I'm playing a shoot 'em up. You know, the visuals are pretty good for their time, I suppose, but nothing that I really care for. Kind of this real early polygonal style. Okay, looks like maybe my sub weapon. Man. I'm just dying a lot now. Now that I don't have that nice ship to jump into. I can't shoot after I jump, so that's not an option. Green is really propelling me forward. I need to kind of keep moving. It's like I also don't need to be getting too far forward, or else something may drop on me. Staying alive, staying alive. $1995. This game came out the year the PlayStation launched, didn't it? I probably could have jumped into that. Probably could have jumped into that and got a advantage over my current spaceship. At least the game seems to have some nice checkpointing. I'm not having to start way back where I first encountered this guy. This brute. Let's see if I can jump in this thing. Okay, yes. Looks like this ship's main attack is really slow. I'm just sitting here hammering on the attack button. And it's just shooting that big bullet out ever so infrequently. Better jump out. Like it was starting to get damaged. But it looks like, yeah, that thing rotating around me is pretty handy. Ooh. Okay. Do not really know what just happened. I know my ship exploded and I died, but I don't necessarily know why or how. Okay, so we got plenty of credits to burn through. Jeez, it starts you off with 9. But at this point, it starts me back at the beginning of the stage. Just no skin off my bones. I mean, I did fail. And I suppose if I got to the second stage, it would start me at that, beginning at that. Okay, let's try and keep this baby as long as possible. We got some good weapon fire. Oh yeah, this thing's just dominating those big guys. I don't remember them giving me issues before, to be fair, but definitely in this vehicle, they're going down quickly. Use this sub-weapon a little bit. One thing I wish, just noticing it, I wish you could shoot your sub-weapon and your main weapon, or maybe alternate between them more easily. I can't really shoot my sub-weapon until it looks like basically the main weapon's fire is off-screen. I don't know. So far, everything about this game seems kind of slow and sluggish. Not a bad thing per se, but just not my taste. Not my taste in shoot-'em-ups, at least. But hey, I've managed to managed to maintain this ship this far, so... Oh! So much for that. But hey, I did manage to maintain that ship much farther into the level than I did the first time. It helped me get all the way to what I presume is the end of this stage. Man, that thing is just wrecking shit. Oh, wanted to jump into that, but it's not meant to be. How did I just die? Did I connect with the bullet that I wasn't paying attention to? Well, that time I know I made contact with that vessel, so that one was totally my fault. Okay, it looks like maybe that thing just launched a couple of grenades or something, and I was just in the path of them. Maybe I'll set a new high score before I drain out of my lives. Yes, he was just firing or launching grenades, and I was in their path. So we know that now. That was some bullshit. Okay. This is old school. It's back in the era of the trial and error of video games. Everything is a learning process, much memorization required. But maybe I'll remember some of this. Maybe I'll remember some of these patterns to avoid. And we did set a new high score, by the way. I just peeked up there and noticed it myself. Speaking of peeking up there, let's get up towards the top of the screen to evade his weapon fire. Oh, hey, I can shoot these on the side. Not that it affects me too much. And I still die. Look at that yes rotate. Okay. Let's try and make it past the first stage, at the very least. Let's try and get that far. Oh, come on. That thing literally made contact with one of their shuriken, one of their little throwing star looking items, and die. Oh, golly. I mean, that one, I'll take blame for that one. I jumped way too soon and then didn't land in the vessel, but landed basically into it. Okay, maybe I just can't enter those ships. Definitely destroy them. Okay. That was Galaga style. That one had it captured. Having not played Zaxxon originally, I wonder if that was also a mechanic of that title. Or if they just whole cloth lifted that from Galaga. And again, that one was my fault. I didn't get out of the way soon enough. I like how I try and rationalize all these deaths. Like, okay, this one was on you, this one was on me. This one was on me, okay, that one's on me. And this one's on me, but this one's on you. And it's a game, come on. At the end of the day, I guess it's on the player. Gotta adapt to the rules laid forth in the game and abide by them, otherwise you're gonna die. Don't touch enemy ships and I won't die. It's kind of an underwhelming start. At least whenever... I'm just thinking of like the intro to Star Fox on the SNES. I mean, I would probably consider that game a contemporary of this one. They both launched probably around the same time. Both were kind of shooters with some form of polygonal graphics. This one less than Star Fox, of course. But I mean, that Star Fox, you're launching out of the tunnel. You're launching out of the tunnel in kind of a 3D little camera winding event. This one, you're just kind of... Seems like you're just getting dropped in. I can't really tell. Can't be for sure what's happening. And yeah, that's how you know I'm from the middle of the country. Instead of saying for, I say fur. For sure, for sure. You know, I spell it F-E-R instead of F-O-R. Okay, don't get hit by the shuriken. Nope, you won't die. Maybe the way I died the first life on that last continue was actually having my ship collide with the enemy rather than taking one of those shurikens, because I didn't think those were strong enough to kill me with one hit. Looks like whatever ship I'm in can at least stand a couple of those. No, no, no! Don't jump out. Right as the screen's gonna scroll, fix. Blah, cannot speak. What am I trying to say? Once the screen starts to scroll, I'm gonna lose this ship. And I can't do damage to this thing, at least at this point. You know, I'm using these sub-weapons. Oh, golly. I say golly a lot, don't I? Must be another middle of the country type thing. Don't mind me, I'm just jumping back here. Stay back. Don't want to get hit by this thing. Or wait, no. It's once he destroys this that I want to move up. That way I don't get hit by his grenades or whatever his weapon is. Oh, nope. I just dropped off. Oh my gosh. It's really hard to tell with this game in regards to this stage. Like, okay, Why can I float here, but no, not, I guess he's destroying the floor right there. Yeah, that's what it is. He's destroying the floor. So that is why I fell out. Thought I was going to be able to move over fast enough to gun that thing down, but I was incorrect. Man, it's been like 20 minutes already, and I haven't gotten to the final section of this first stage. This is going to be a great video. Real indicative of Zaxxon's Motherbase 2000. But then again, doing just a little bit of reading before starting this, it didn't look like this game was well received when it came out originally. So maybe this truly is indicative of this game's quality. Mediocre. Okay, now I want to stay back. Oh, no, no, no. Now I want to get to the side. What do I want to do now, though? I don't know. Oh, we got one of the Galaga ships has got one of my buddies captured. But everything just got destroyed. Okay, it looks like maybe I want to destroy these things that are on the wall. Are these some kind of generators, perhaps? I think I know what I need to do. Okay, that's good. Now it's starting me all the way at the end. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm on the right track. Oh, sure enough, there he goes. Alright, well how about that? Maybe we will beat the first stage. Stage 1 clear, right on. Hacking. Some sort of special points attributed for hacking. Stage 2. I don't think I'm going to continue playing this game that much longer. I think I'll probably burn up this last life, or maybe one more set of continues. I mean, this game gives you 9 sets of credits. A set of 9 credits. I could be here all night with that. Probably not. I'm dying pretty easily. Okay, well, yeah, let's give it one more continue. Let's try and get deep into stage 2, see what this is all about. Looks like more of the same. Got a little ladies and gentlemen soundbite. And I don't think it was in that attract screen. I don't think it was necessarily the hip-hop vibe I was really wanting to comment on. It's the, yeah, it's kind of this, maybe like, you know, mid-90s, early 90s dance hip-hop vibe, and the featuring lots of sound clips. You can hear in this in this track, lots of sound clips. Oh man, I fell for it again, right into those purple lasers. Lots of go sound clips in this one. Now it's just like non-stop go, 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 go. Definitely upbeat. Oh my gosh. I was keeping my eye on the enemy, and I saw, alright, I got it destroyed. I did not see those purple lasers coming right at me, though. That giant column that was in my way did not help, though. Definitely obstructed my view. So funky. I think I heard a so funky just now. You know, this game was branded Zaxxon in North America and not in the other countries. I wonder if maybe this soundtrack is a product of North American localization, or if it was also in the other versions. That was kind of a cool weapon fire. Oh! That was a nifty little trick. It's kind of death where it's hard to avoid the first time. Oh, maybe even hard to avoid the second time. At least if you're a dope like me. Wow. I mean, that was so easy to avoid. I don't know how I did not avoid that. Okay, I lied. We're gonna go for like one more. I may be starting to get into this game now. Still think it's not that great. Very mediocre. It honestly may have something to do with this soundtrack too. The soundtrack may just be giving me some more positive vibes about this game. Yeah, I even come across a couple of those blocks. It's right there. Those ones, of course, did not fall, and I did not reach a checkpoint. I wonder if that's just there for points. Nothing happened, looks like. Nothing special, at least. Oh, come on. That was not funky. That was not funky at all. Wow, that was even worse. I don't know if I'm... Well, I'm just gonna say, I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat a video game here on YouTube. I've beaten Project Gotham Racing 4 and I've beaten Automodelista. I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat a video game now that I've started playing these old video games. I don't know if I have it in me to beat these. Okay. I waited, like, I totally waited too long there. Also, I think the vehicle's sluggishness kind of has something to do with that. Because I did start trying to move away, but I did wait too long. I'm not adapting to this game well enough. And that is on me. I'm not adapting to this game's sluggish responsiveness well enough. You know, a lot of games featuring these sort of primitive polygons, they lack a lot in the art department. Kind of hard to get interested about the character models, and even these ones, to a large extent, are kind of uninteresting. But to this game's credit, there are some cool enemy models, like those Transformer-looking mechs, those Gundam-looking mechs. Oh, Okay, but that was Zaxxon's Motherbase 2000, or at least the first stage and a half of Zaxxon's Motherbase 2000. Released on the Sega 32X in 1995, here in North America and across the world in 1995. It's kind of a mediocre game. I don't know if I'd return to it. I mean, I'd return to it to show some people, but I don't know if I'd return to it for pleasure or in a quest to beat it. But anyways, this was John from mybrainongames.com. You can check me out there. Of course, if you're watching this, you're probably checking me out here on YouTube. John Engelman, Engelman, John, of course. And then you can follow me on Twitter. My name's my Twitter handle. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please come back.